Alright, how's it going, everybody? Hope you guys are enjoying the event so far. There's a lot of people playing Smash. Kind of inspired me to pick up the controller and play for the first time in years, and I did alright. I think I got 4-0'd by Yoshi, or so I'm gonna stick with Diablo for now. It's a game I'm actually good at. We're doing the Assassin, so about to get ready. Alright, 3, 2, 1, go. Alright. So one of the first things I'm going to do is get rid of my shield. We don't like the shield because if I attack an enemy, then if he's attacking me, it'll interrupt my attack, and I don't want that. I'll take the damage so that he dies. Check the shrine. Fire shrine. Well, if I do that, that's going to do most of my health, so nothing. Now, I'm going to try to kill everything I see right now. I do want to be level 2 by the time I leave the Bloodmoor. So I'm not out of stamina, and so I get my first skill. If I go to the next area and I'm not level 2, I'm basically going to be running around, not able to kill anything, screaming help, 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 so I don't want to do that. Okay, good amount of enemies here. Nice, and we get a staff. And has some skills. Alright, so we do want to look out for some items to sell. A big part of the run is getting gold, because we're going to drink about 1,000,000 mana potions, so I need a lot of gold to buy that. Alright, we're level 2. So I got my stamina back. I got Fire Blast. We're going to go ahead and get some life. Oh, I got a house here. Okay, so there could be some good drops. Maybe this bad. There's nothing but a zombie. What a lie. Okay. This is okay. That's a good Bloodmoor. Alright, so we're going to keep going. So my goal is to go as far as possible without towning. So hopefully I can live off whatever drops these guys give me, which they haven't given me any potions yet. Any mana potions or stamina potions, so I might have to go to town pretty quickly. Cold Plains, you want to be level 3 by the time you leave here, so try to group them all together, get the most DPS. Got stamina already. Alright, so we're gonna have to go to town. But we have the staff. Sell the staff. Get some mana potions. Get some stamina potions. Cool. Now we should be good. Okay, range sell for a lot of money. That's good. So the Assassin. The Assassin is pretty simple out of all the 7 different classes you can speedrun, because you're only going to be using 3 skills the whole entire time. And we're already using the first one. And by the way, this drop is one of the best I can get right now, so that was very fortunate. Take them out. Get my level 3, hopefully. Okay, level 3. Okay, get more damage. Check that shrine. Nothing good. Let's go to get more life. I got a waypoint there. Go ahead and get it. So Rakanishu is pretty much a whole entire level, and he's always going to be along the trail. So I'm going to kind of zigzag, and I think he's right here. Here he is. It looks like a truck, so I'm going to be careful. He gets near me. It's not doing it.
Not enough mana.
Mana potion. Good. Alright, so rares. A lot of people love to see rares. Unfortunately, they don't sell for that much money. Like that blue rain's probably going to sell for more. I got a minion pack here, and they're pretty useless. Easy to kill. A lot of experience. Nice. Alright, so I want to be about level 4 by the time I get to level 4 or 5, so it's already good. Let's get some more life. So in a lot of speedruns, you pretty much just you know, go fast, skip everything as much as you can. With Diablo 2, you have to be level 20 by the end of the run, because there's a quest that we cannot skip, and if you're not level 20, you don't get the quest, it doesn't let you pass. Game steward. Alright, so I'm trying to go straight as much as possible here. In this particular map, if I keep going southwest, then I know I'm going to be going the right direction. Okay, so it's coming southwest again, looking good. That's dead end. Check the stamina. Alright, here we go. We actually don't need that. We don't need that either. Goodbye. So most of our damage is going to come from Fire Blast until we get to level 12. Then we're going to use Wake of Fire, which is our last skill we get. And that pretty much kills everything really quick. It's a lot like the Druid. It doesn't hit as hard, but it does enough damage. So what would separate the Assassin from the Druid is that the Assassin has a skill called Burst of Speed, which I'm actually going to get next level, which lets me attack faster and run a lot faster. So compared to the Druid, the Assassin typically will be faster. Not as fast as the Sorceress, because the Sorceress gets teleported, but... Okay, so I'm looking for the waypoint, I'm looking for the tower here. Usually you want to stay on the outer walls. And thankfully we did not get a bridge map. So sometimes in the Black Marsh, which is where we are right now, there'll be a bridge like right in the center, and then everything will be really separated from each other, and then you have to run a long distance all the time. Alright, so let's see. Nice, we have an experience shine. Going against more life. Most of our stats are going to go into life. Okay, and we have a really nice Black Marsh because we have a few shines next to the waypoint, and the tower is pretty close. So a big part of Diablo runs.
I want to remember this place.
Pretty much like every category, every character, a big staple is doing Countess runs. And there's a few reasons for this. Let's see what we got here. Okay, so they're going to be a little bit tankier, but nothing we can't handle. This experience shine will make it really nice. Show your mana. Oh, I'm frozen. Okay. Almost level 6. So reasons for doing the Countess runs. The first reason is for levels. If we just ran straight Tondario, the Act boss, we would be under-leveled, we wouldn't really get experience from future monsters, we wouldn't really do that much damage. It would be a mess. Alright, so we're level 6, now I get burst of speed, I'm going to run faster, I'm going to attack faster. And also I get to use these gas potions, which dropped earlier.
Impossible.
This is going to make my life a lot easier once we get to the Countess. So yeah, levels. We want to be usually about level 11 or level 12 by the time we leave Act 1. That's also going to give us a level 12. No! Okay. They cursed me. They got rid of my shrine. Kind of sad. Safety TP. So that curse makes enemies do twice the amount of damage that they normally do. And they got rid of my experience shine, so... Shame on you. Cursed again! Cursed archers! So... Archers are... a pretty good enemy for ripping your runs. Most people, when they start speedrunning Diablo, just get wrecked to the archers. I know I did. Please. Okay.
I can't carry anymore.
Alright, so I guess I'll actually show my life. Click the bottom of that. There we go. And mana.
Not enough mana.
Cool. Okay, so yeah, we do the Countess runs for levels. We also do this for runes. We're going to get items here that are going to speed up the whole rest of the run. Well, once we can actually use the items. But we're going to make a stealth, which is an armor which gives us even faster run walk. I might have to go back to town and buy some potions again. So we're going to make a stealth, which makes me run faster. And then we're going to make a leaf, which makes me do more damage. So we're looking for 4 different runes. I need Tau, F, wow, Tau, F, and then I need Tyr and Rao, so hopefully we'll get a Tyr and Rao soon. We do have a shot from Charcy. I need 2 socketed armor.
Greetings.
Boom. Don't tell me I don't. Alright, cool. Boom. I also want a 2-socketed helm, which I don't have one yet. And I'm also going to get a dagger, a cheap dagger. Most skills in Diablo 2 work around FCR, faster cast rate.
Good day.
The Assassin's a little bit different. Which actually works based off of your increased attack speed. So daggers have very fast attack speed, so my skills are going to be faster thanks to that. Alright, let's buy this. Let's buy this. Let's get some more stamina. Oh no, I also want thawing potions. Check the shrine.
They'll never see
okay,
me
so
coming.
health shrines are a bummer. There was going to be health. Oh, we have 2 health shrines. Okay. We have a skill shrine. Okay. So the 2 shrines that we usually always want are the skill shrine because we can go faster and kill stuff faster, and then the experience shrine so we can level up faster. So back to the reasons for doing these. We get levels, we get runes for gear, and then we also get money. We're going to buy so many mana potions this run, so all the extra money that we get from these runs are really going to help. So fast, bang bang, it's no big deal.
I'm overburdened. I can't carry anymore.
Level 7 now.
Mana.
Extra mana. Alright, what do we got? Mana barrel. Take her out. Okay, short staff. That should sell for a lot of money. Unless there's no skills. Okay, there's skills. Alright. But they're not first archers. They're just extra fast.
Not enough mana.
Do I have a minute to say something?
Yeah, go for it.
All right, just a reminder that we do have some donation incentives coming up later tonight. For Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past, there is a donation incentive for a defeat Ganon speedrun, and that's a very interesting and incredibly short run, so definitely want to donate for that. Also, an Assignment 8, a bonus run at the end of Resident Evil 4 tonight. There are a lot of other things you can donate. These are some things coming up. And all donations do go to St. Jude, which is a great cause, great children's hospital.
Actually, I'm trying to do it quick. I forgot this little trick you can do.
Order
So I only have
welcomes
1
you.
gas potion right now, so I can sell that. buyback. Now in full. Let's get some energy. With some classes, you really have to worry about timing. The game can get pretty unforgiving. With the assassin, we have a lot of leeway.
Not in town.
If someone were to ask me,
They'll never see me.
hey, you know, I want to get into Diablo speedruns, what should I start with? I would really recommend the assassin. Because compared to other classes, she has a lot more life, she's a lot faster, it's really easy to kill enemies. Probably won't die to archers as much. Alright, so we'll take that flying potion. They do so much damage. Okay. Uh-oh. Forgot to buy more potions again. He'll give me potions. Maybe not. While I'm here at Akara, I'm going to look for a 2-socketed staff. After I buy some mana. Sell that. We don't need the F runes. Don't need that F. Okay, so 2 open socket. Nice, cool. I should buy more potions. Okay. I'm used to more potions dropping. So typically I don't have to shop that much. These towers seem to be pretty long. I got told cold enchanted, so I'm just gonna skip that. Take that fine potion, and then we have spectral hit. Okay, I'll go for that.
I am overburdened.
So I want to be mindful of my potions. I don't want to keep drinking health potions like the moment I get hit, because then I'll have to buy Okay, we have a growl. Okay, so I just need a tier rune. Now I'm going to do a little bug, so I'm going to make stealth. Now even though that's level 17 required, it's still going to give me the effects for about, I think, 70 seconds. Fire enchanted. Alright, I'll just kill the minions. So. Okay, seems good. So a big part of Diablo 2 runs, you know, regardless of the class, the category, you basically have to find that really good balance between what enemies to kill and what items to loot. Because if you don't kill anything, if you don't loot anything, you're going to be broke, you're going to be underleveled, you're not going to be able to beat the game. But of course, if you're looting everything and killing everything, then it's not really speedrunning, that's just more hack and slashing. So for the Countess runs, I'm pretty much only focusing on the minions. Like that. And the items I'm looking out for are jewels, staffs, rings, amulets, charms, anything that I know is going to sell for a lot of money. Take the extra damage here. I'm only gonna do probably
They'll never see me coming.
2 more Countess rounds. Hopefully we get that tier rune. Let's get some more life. First, it's fine.
I'm overburdened.
Potions, move on. Once we do move on from the Countess runs, I'm going to be talking a lot about the maps because there are a lot of areas in this game. Even though the maps are randomly generated to a degree, I'm still going to know which direction to go. It can be kind of complicated, so I'm mostly just going to be saying I need to go northwest, northeast, southwest. But there's a lot of guides out there. If you want to look more into it, you can learn the maps to the pretty much to the degree that if you're playing online, people are going to be like, "Is he using map pack? He's using map pack." People get mad at you. Shots and be a little bit deadly. That's fine.
I am overburdened.
Okay. Champion. I don't really want that. Alright, come on. Tier rune. Tier rune. So looking for the tier rune because tier Ral makes the leaf, which gives +3 to fire skills. That's going to make the fight with Mephisto, the Chaos Sanctuary, Diablo, the Ancients, Bale's minions, and Bale so much quicker. Tier! There it is. We got 2. Alright. Alright, so we're done with that.
Yes?
Love hearing all the
They'll
hype in the
never
background.
see me coming.
Cool. So we finally get to move on, and we're almost level 12, and we'll almost have we almost have Wake of Fire.
I can't carry anymore.
So talking about the skill points a little bit, we put our first few levels in a Fire Blast, which helps out, on the journey to level 12. And we put 5 points into Burst of Speed. Okay, we're out of there. All the points you put into Fire Blast also help out with Wake of Fire's damage. So the barracks is a little bit weird. With this layout, it can either be northwest or just northeast, basically. But I know I don't need to go southeast. So I'm going to check northwest first. It's either going to be the Hammer or the jail level 1. A little bit strange here. What's going to happen? Is it going to turn right here? No. Okay. Gas potions, we don't need those anymore. Nice. Okay, so it was northwest. So jail level 1. This layout, I know I need to go southwest as much as possible. So, like this turn over here, I'm not going to worry that much about it because I just want to keep going this direction.
carry anymore.
Get all the loot. Looks like it's probably gonna turn left here. Nice. Okay. So this layout, I'm gonna go northwest as much as possible. Cold enchanted archers, no thanks. No thanks. Seems good. Seems good. All right. Now jail level 3. I want to go southeast as much as possible. Get out of the way. It's a good amount. Looks good. Okay. So, like the jails, there's certain patterns you can learn to be able to tell which way to go. There's a few areas in the game that don't have anything like that, such as the Catacombs level 1, so now I'm pretty much actually running blind.
I don't want to get down here.
So the Catacombs are like that. Skip that, not worth it. The Arcane Sanctuary is like that. Everyone loves the Arcane Sanctuary. The sewers in Act 3 are also like that. Try to get this guy. Super tanky.
I am overburdened.
Now, the Catacombs level 2 is a little bit different because we know that the exit is always going to be to the right of the waypoint. So with that said, I'm going to go clockwise. And by going clockwise, I should find a level 3 before I find the waypoint. Unless I get trolled like right there, because this was the first direction I went. Okay, so now I know the Catacombs level 3 is definitely going to be northwest. Which was to the right of the waypoint. If you look at my cursor in the minimap, like boom, boom. So I'm going to keep going northwest.
Just so you know, we just got a $60 anonymous donation. Thank you very much for that.
Thank you. That could be the room right there. No, it's this one. Okay, good. All right, so now we're back to blind land. Just gonna hope for the best. Now, thankfully, there's not that many areas in the game like this. Cool. We had a really nice catacombs. Stamina. I'm not level 12 though. Oh, okay. Not a big deal. Andariel is really weak to fire. I think she has like negative 50 fire resistance. Alright, put up a safety TP. Get this stuff in there. Okay. Quick run to town, buy some more TPs.
Hello.
Nice gold. Buy these. So every one of these that I drink will give me poison resistance, 50 poison resistance for 30 seconds. So now I have 50. So now it'd be easier to do that with it. There's a similar trick with most other bosses, thanks to another tier room. Alright, I don't think those are going to sell for much. So thawing potions. The incredible potion that most people don't know its true potential. Kind of like the poison resistance we got here. We can get 50 cold resistance from drinking thawing potions. Alright, so I don't need that anymore, so I'm going to make my tier. Wow, there's my leaf. Have to be level 19 for that. That's fine. I won't use it for now. Let's get a better belt. Fire res. Okay. Alright. I don't need any of those runes. I don't need these anymore. Assassin doesn't need keys. The wrong potion. That's alright. Let's go. So once we get to the fight with Duriel, I'm actually going to drink a few thawing potions, which gives me poison or cold resistance, which is going to make him a lot less deadly. Most people, I think, when they play through Diablo the first few times, especially the first time, they just get like completely destroyed by Duriel. But with thawing potions, it makes it a whole lot easier. Alright, these guys are probably going to be my level 12. If I could just hit them against the wall, so they're not bouncing all over the place. I wish it was beetles. Just want that level 12. It's going to make the biggest difference. Please? Please? Thank you. Alright, cool. Now that's going to do all the work for me. Alright, so beetles actually give a lot of experience and they're quick to die.
I need mana.
So if I could have one enemy in Act 2, it would just be like all beetles. I'd be totally fine with that, especially with an experience shrine. Alright. I am down for that. That place, we don't have to go there. Get a little bit more energy. Alright, so talking about the maps. Every desert can be simplified to a square. And the entrance to the next place is always going to be in one of the corners. So we got the worst rocky waste possible. It was in the last corner that we checked. So this is already in the first corner. Nothing here. So the far oasis is going to be in one of the other corners. So I don't really have to look in the middle of the map or anything like that, except I do need to find the Halls of the Dead. Let's go. There we go. Okay, so I want to be level 17 by the time I'm done with Act 2. So I gotta keep the traps up. Okay. So I'm gonna leave that TP up, and now I'm gonna look for the Far Oasis waypoint to hopefully to make sure I don't have to backtrack at all. Hopefully I can find a waypoint, go back to the TP, and keep making progress. I don't think we got beetles in here. Okay. Not gonna go there yet. We know where that is, so that's good. But I still got the TP up at the other place. rest of my skill points, I'm going to go into Wake of Fire. Just do more damage. Alright, so waypoint wasn't up there. Maybe it's over here. Just double checking. It's not. Oh boy. Alright. Act 1 was kind to me, so I think Act 2 is going to be a little bit of a troll. I gotta go there. I really want that waypoint. Yes, okay, cool. Nice, that's in the middle. Alright, so let's restock up on potions. Kind of broke, so I really gotta look out for items. Alright, we're looking for the Halls of the Dead now. Alright. I don't need that. So we know that the Halls of the Dead is always gonna, like most of the time, it's going to border the outside wall. So that's what I'm looking for first. Stand on the outside wall, which I got pretty unlucky. Okay. Good charm, that should sell for some good gold. Again, I'm just staying along the walls. Nice. Okay, so it was hidden in the worst corner. All right, so this map, I always want to go left. So this direction would be straight. If you look at the mini map, that would pretty much be straight, that would be right, that would be left, so I want to go left. There's northwest here. Oh, 2 champions. Now, even if it turns, that's fine. I know that the final direction we're ultimately going to have to go is northwest. Now, the Halls of the Dead tends to be like pretty straightforward. There's not usually any curves or twists or anything like that. All right, so again, I want to go left. So this direction would be straight. I'm going to go left. Up to that. So this should turn. Okay. Now we're going the right direction again, which is good. So Halls of the Dead, Clawed Viper Temple, Tall Rush's Tomb, they all have the same map layouts. It's very enchanted. He's Ash. Now the Halls of the Dead doesn't really troll. The Clawed Viper will troll sometimes, and Tall Rush's Tomb will troll you a lot. Just how it goes. Okay, we got the cube. Good to go.
I am overburdened.
Get more life. Okay. Alright. If you ask someone what their favorite part about Diablo 2 is, or at least their favorite area, they would probably go on a tangent about how much they hate the maggot layer. Now, thankfully, there is a map layout, or pattern, rather, and that's simply to go right. So in this case, right would be going southwest. So I'm going to go southwest as much as possible. Like all those tunnels over there on the minimap, no worries, no worries. Turn left. Level up, get more damage. Okay. Nice. Okay, again, so I want to go right, which in this case it's going to be southeast. No! Okay, that almost looked like the real one. Should have bought some more potions. I'm gonna buy potions. You. Put this in there, have more inventory space, so I can loot more stuff. That's a really nice charm, I want to keep it. Oh, okay.
Greetings.
I'm so broke. Now, one thing we didn't get from Act 1 is extra RAL runes. Those would give us fire resistance. Because I really want that for Act 3 and Act 4. Archers are a pretty good pretty good run ripper, but ultimately a skill that's going to kill you like instantly is Inferno. So the more fire resistance you have, the better. Which I only have 6 because I found these books. So that's unfortunate. I'm gonna have to play more safe in Act 3 and Act 4 and avoid the Infernos. So map layout, I think most people figure out without even like knowing anything about speedruns or map layouts. Is the magnet layer level 3? You always want to go northeast. It's pretty easy to catch on to. I am so broke right now.
Good to see you.
So again, talking about that balance of, okay, you gotta find the right amount of items to loot, right amount of enemies to kill. I feel like we're good with the enemies, but the loot's not delivering right now. This could be a serious problem. I'm actually gonna pick up that helmet. Alright, so it wasn't in the third corner. Alright, so we know it's going to be in this last corner. And I'm desperately going to be looking for a good drop. A good drop here would typically be some kind of body armor, like a chain mail or scale mail. Alright, so the Lost City, a lot of the times I feel like it's in the first corner. Do we have it? Do we have it? No. Okay, so let us go on to the second corner. Or not. Drops. Put that away. Okay. Okay, second corner. Good. Okay. Snakes. Double axe, it's rare. Okay, I'm kind of desperate, so the white knives. Okay, no, don't do that. I might have ended a run from accidentally saving and exiting the game. Alright, so I know I need to go southwest, but that room also looks like the room, so Okay, not anymore. What's going on here? Okay. So we're going to keep going southwest here. This will be able to come there. That was straight, that was right, that's left. There's our Ted, scale mail. Nice. Okay, we have the drops now. I want that scale mail, and I want... How can I do this? Alright, never mind. Buck 15. Eagle Lord. Alright, we're saved. Run saved. They're rares, but those kind of items don't sell for that much money. The double axe kind of doesn't either. I'm out of TPs again.
Aye.
There we go. There we go. Do that.
Serpents. I expected worse.
Hello.
Sell everything. Those over there for insurance. Let's just max out on that. Okay. Two levels we get to use stealth, so we're going to run even faster. So you might be thinking, okay, there's like a lot of different factors in this game. There's a lot of different things that can happen, a lot of luck, RNG. Is there too much RNG to speed on Diablo 2? That used to be a really common question. And when people sit down and start speedrunning it, I think they usually get surprised by how consistent their times can get. Despite all the different elements that can happen.
Sanctuary.
And sometimes I'm a big fan of having all that luck. Because although the category we're doing right now only goes to normal bail, a pretty popular category that we're also doing goes to Hell Bail. And in those runs, you're in Nightmare in Hell, and the items that you get will definitely help you out. You might get a shard, you might get a maelstrom, you might get a chromatic ire. You know, things that make a big difference. A lem rune, a lum rune. It helps keep every run fresh. Now, hopefully we don't get a last way arcane, because that's also a factor of the luck. When I started running this, I wanted to believe that like there's some kind of cryptic detail to point you in the right direction, so I used to screenshot and like look at every pixel, but I didn't find anything. Sorry guys. Alright, it's not a first way.
It is an honor to serve you.
It's one more. Now, interestingly enough, there have been some world records in this category that got like a 3rd or a 4th way arcane. Now, as much hate as the Arcane Sanctuary gets, I think that even when you go the wrong direction, you're still getting experience from it, and you're getting closer to that level 17. So it's not a total waste of time, because again, once you get to level 17, stealth kicks on, and you start running a lot faster. Also really helps for the fight with Derail. What do you got? Skill shine? Get out of the way. actually got out of the way. How nice of him. That won't kill him. Not seeing any worthwhile drops, really, just some mana. Almost level 16. That's not gonna sell. Okay. What do we got? What do we got? Okay, it's not a second one. It's ethereal. Okay, since I am so broke, I'm actually just going to go in here and do this. Alright. Good enough. We got a ring. Excellent.
Good day.
Good day.
Okay, sell everything. Okay, I want that. Alright, so something that really used to confuse me, you see this has magic damage reduced by 1. I think most people look at that and like, okay, that seems so useless. Like, if you're thinking about battling someone like Rakanishu, where one of his lightning bolts hits you like a truck for half your health, like 1 damage isn't going to do anything. And most of the time, you're right. You're absolutely right. But there are some skills in this game that work based off of the frames. Now, this game runs 25 frames per second. And one of the run rippers of Diablo II is the skill Inferno, which runs off the frames. It hits you 25 times a second. So that 1 MDR suddenly seems much more important. If I have 1 MDR and I get hit by Inferno for a second, I'm saving 25 health. If I have 4 MDR, I'm saving 100 health, which still has 3 MDR. So even though my fire resistance is kind of low, at least I have that magic damage reduced by. Help me stay alive. Help me stay alive. Okay, nice. We got a third line. Let's make sure to set up for this. I forgot to get a flying potion, so this guy's glacials are kind of scary. Got an Ethrin over there. Okay, we got a staff, we got a breastplate. Nice! I think our cash catastrophe was a lie. Never mind. Okay, it's a square. It's gonna be over here. We got the body armor at least. I went too far. It's right here. Nobody wants bolts. Not even the Amazon. Alright, so we're gonna go northwest. But I'm not gonna be too surprised if it makes me turn left and turn right. Spiked shield, I'm willing to try it out. Kill everything. Try to get to level 17. Tower shield, I know it's gonna be good. Please. Tetris, please. Tetris, okay. I played a lot of Tetris in high school. I got a calculator in college, so I think that helped me with inventory management. Rare antlers. Antlers. Yeah, okay. Except for here. Alright, so I'm actually going to go to town. I'm really, really, really low on gold, so.
Alright.
Blessings to you.
Sell this stuff without even looking. Restock on potions because I would need to do that anyways. We're going to get flying potions for Duriel. Boom. I don't want that in my belt.
I can't carry anymore.
Okay, so was it that? So although it wasn't straightforward, the first northwest direction, it could go down here and keep going northwest, or it could
Enough mana.
go up there and go northwest. get some nice experience, at least. So, honestly, it's a 50-50 chance here. I'm going to go up here. At the very least, I know I don't need to go southeast. Southeast as little as possible. This seems good. Seems good. Seems good. I do want to be level 17 though. For the fine potion. Nice. Long stab. Alright. Game. Game. Okay, there's skills. Nice. Seems good. Nope. Okay, it's looking good. As long as this turns left. Getting closer and closer to level 17. There we go. Notice that. Just that huge drastic movement speed. And there we are. No one in here, except for this few ogres. Hello? That's the wrong thing. Okay. There we go. That helps. Be honest, I think I need more healing potions.
Good day.
Nope. Sell these. It's great. I have gold again. Okay, we're gonna drink all these. Look, I have 85 cold resistance, so now I'm not too worried about Duriel. Not too worried about him. We're gonna throw a few fire blasts at him. But Marathon. Put up the TP. When I speedrun Diablo 2, I typically do hardcore, but which hardcore is if you die, that's it. You can't play anymore. Your character's ripped forever. But I wouldn't want to do that here and destroy his dreams. Seems good. Okay, we have as little inventory space as possible so I can loot all these teleport scrolls. Great. Alright, cool. Thanks, Duriel.
I think. Good to see you.
You can talk to this dude.
Not in town.
Reach it.
Cool. So I'm level 17. I need 3 more levels, and hopefully I'm going to get them all here. The Flare Jungle is pretty much the biggest source of all of them. I'm going to get the cheaper mana potions. Restock on TPs. Alright, good to go. Now, if you ask most people what their favorite act is in Diablo 2, they'd probably go on a tangent about how much they hated Act 3. So, there is a trick to Act 3, and it's all about this river. You want to follow the river as much as possible. What most people dislike is that the Flare Jungle is kind of hard to find, and that you can get lost in the jungle, or you might end up in the Great Marsh. So I want to I want to keep my eyes on the river as much as possible after I find the spider cavern. Okay, that's the wrong place, that's fine. There's a shortcut, nope, that's fine. So basically what I'm going to be doing is, if it does take me to the Great Marsh, I'm going to go back and look at the map and see if the river looks like it could also end up going to the Flare Jungle. Experience in the Spider Forts isn't too great. Once we get to the Flare Jungle, it's either going to be really good or really bad. That place can sometimes spawn like a tremendous amount of enemies that all die very quickly. So see, we have a Great Marsh, but we're going to go back, stay with the river, and see if we get a flare. I think that's a dead end, but I want the kills. Pretty optimistic. Okay, we're going here. So every part of the forest has like 3 of these separate areas. This is the second one of the spider forest we found. So the first one had the wrong layer. This one has nothing. So the third one's definitely going to have the spider cavern, which is what we need. What do we got? Stamina is usually not an issue this late to the run after you got some levels, but there are some enemies that just completely drain all of it, so I do want to make sure I keep a few stamina potions in my inventory. I should have a thawing potion too. Okay, I know what I need is in here. That looks like it's also going to go to the Great Marsh. Okay, well. Safety TP. I have to restart.
Good day.
This helm does nothing. Okay, so that was unfortunate. Usually the spider cavern lets you go that direction. Occasionally there'll be a dead end, and that was the case this time. Got some extra minions though, that's nice. Okay, Sark over here. Kill you in 2 hits. Thankfully he's hugging that wall.
I need mana.
Great guy. Great.
Not enough
Nope.
mana.
Okay. Okay, we got another staff. Let's see what happens. And a split nail. Okay. I think our money issues are almost gone now. Skills? No skills. Battle
I am
staff.
overburdened.
It's blue, so it should have skills, right? 3 skills, okay, nice. Okay, let's do a quick check, make sure this is actually going to the Great Marsh. Yep. So we might have to go back that way, but I'm gonna check up here. There might be a flare jungle up here. We're level 18 now, and 1 level I get to use the leaf, which gives me +3 to fire skills, so do a lot more damage. Let's see if this turns up. No, okay. So this is either going to be a dead end or it's going to be fire. It's a dead end. Okay. Alright. I accept. I accept my fate. Souls. A lot of people just like Souls, because if you're playing in Hell or Nightmare, they'll just like one-shot you. But in normal, they do very little damage, so I'm not too worried about them. It's a pretty good Great Marsh too. Found the Flare Jungle immediately. Okay, so the spawn density right now is kind of average. It's not too high, it's not too low. We got a waypoint. Actually, I take that back. There's like no spawns. Okay. There's that Inferno doing so much damage. It's pretty easy to avoid in Act 3 as long as you don't run straight into the flares, but in Act 4 we come across the first enemies that actually have fire resistance and will take a little bit longer to kill, the Venom Lords. So they're going to be a little bit more challenging. Okay, spawn these guys. Get that kid then. Okay, so I don't want to backtrack at all. So I actually need to repair my armor. 9 energy, 10 MF. Okay, we're set on gold now. That's a relief. What is that? 23 fire resistance! Okay. Pretty happy about that. Is it going to Faro?
Thank all.
Thanks. So I don't want to backtrack, so I'm going to put this TP up, and we're going to run to the next waypoint. Get some enemies, Grand Scepter. Okay, we're fine in gold. I'm not going to loot anymore. Pretty sure we're good in gold. I'm not going to loot anymore.
If you have a second, I have a couple donations.
Go for it, man. Love to hear 'em.
We have a $20 anonymous donation, as well as a $10 donation from Daughter of Bo West. It says, Void Hype. Thank you.
Maria. Nice, the gold's a good indication. We're almost level 19. I don't have to finish Act 3 at level 20. As long as I'm kind of close, I'll be fine. We'll get the level 20 in Act 4, but we have to get it in Act 4 because you will not get any experience at all in Act 5. And Act 5 is where you need to be level 20 to get the Ancient's Quest. So if I absolutely have to, I might have to do Battle Mage Serena runs, which is an easy way to get to level 20 or 25. Some of the other classes, like the Barbarian, the Necromancer, the Paladin, they do Battle Mage Serena runs to get to level 20, 25 for the Hell runs, because there's no faster way to get to level 25. They're not going to be able to do anything against cows. All right, so there's Battle Maid. I want to find a waypoint. We also need to go in the sewers, so I want to find a waypoint. Waypoint, please. Hello. Here? No. If this is your first time seeing a Diablo run, know that there's a pretty big community for it right now. There's a whole lot of different speedrunners doing all the different classes, different player settings. We have players 1, we have players 8, softcore, hardcore, any percent, hell percent. And a lot of it is still newer. We're still working on it, still finding new strats, still trying to improve. I've even picked up Diablo 2 1.0 recently, and that run is truly hell. I thought that going to hell and killing Bale in a speedrun was hard, but okay, so I want to go southwest. Flare dungeon's really simple. You always want to go left. That's room. So what I mean by left is if you notice like this first room, this is straight, so I'm going to go left. And then this is just a maze. Which if you're a horse, you're just like, whatever, teleport. Or if you're a barb, you're just like, oh, whatever. Jump through the gate. I guess barbs can do that. These guys. See, I'm a little bit afraid that I'm not going to be level 20 by the time I kill Diablo. So I might have to do 2 or 3 Battlemade runs. I haven't had that many minion spawns, and the Flare jungle wasn't that populated. Alright, leave it up there. We're almost done with Act 3. We have to go through probably one of the most frustrating parts of the game, which is the sewers in Act 3. Because there's no map layouts. You're just blind the whole time. And it's dark, and it's scary. So. And there's enemies that drain your stamina. Okay, so we have that. Now into the sewers. Oh my goodness, is that it? I think that's it right there. So I'm kind of happy about that, but that also means less experience. Give and take. Give and take. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Well. The freedom to go home. Got a cube, got a brain, got a heart, got an eye. We'll do a little restock here. How's that ring? FCR. So that would have been really nice for Sorceress, Paladin. Assassin has no use for it. So, okay, let's go. Now with this place, I don't have to kill all the enemies. I just have to kill one of the bosses here, and then I can get the flail and move on. But since I'm under leveled, I want them all to die anyways, except for the fire. The fire dude. It's super tanky. Okay. Also, I messed up. I'm not using Leaf. Okay, there's Leaf. There's our awesome staff. Gives us some more damage. Not a big deal. Everything we were killing up to now is pretty weak. Okay. So +3 to fire skills. Most people think that's sorceress only. Now there is a plus to fire skills that is sorceress only, but this one is just for everything. So it works for the assassin. It works for the druid. We have fire traps. More damage. All right. So I want to go straight, which in this case it's going to be southeast. Gonna ignore all that over there. Looks good. Okay, Mephisto's pretty easy. Put that there. Don't follow me. Now, one unfortunate thing with bosses, only 2 traps can hit them at most at a time. So we're not going to do as much damage as if there were 5 traps, but on the other hand, I only have to worry about 2 traps hitting them at any given time. Lightning resistance is non-existent. I do have a lot of cold resistance thanks to that charm I found. And I'm really happy we found that rare ring. It's pretty easy to cheese math, but I like to work it. of space. It's alright. Okay, rare ring. Bell. It's alright. Okay. Nice.
What do you need?
What do I have? Poison resistance. Okay, so I don't want that. I want the better one. Got some stamina. Got some flying. Okay, Act 4 is going to be pretty quick. We don't have to worry about any of the other quests. Just go straight to Diablo. But I'm under leveled, so. Nice. You could simplify the Plains of Despair as a square as well, and we know that it's typically going to be like in the center of the walls, so. If it's not here, I'm not going to stress out too much about exploring the rest. So it's not. And there's Izzy, but Izzy has 1,000,000 health, so peace out. Bye-bye. Move on. Even if I killed him, I wouldn't be able to put any more points in a Wake of Fire. Okay, we had a first way outer steps, last way Plains of Despair. Give and take, once again. There's the souls. They don't really do that much damage. Alright, so here's the Venomords. They have Inferno. They're going to do a lot of damage. More lightning. Enchanted, awesome. Not too worried about them. Lots of experience. Less battle made runs.
Can't carry anymore.
No. With the city, I tend to explore more in the inner center of the map instead of the outer. I think I usually get luckier that way. It's right there, but there's a wall. Okay. Okay, fires at 29, not too bad. I have 1 extra MDR. It might save my life. We don't have ogres here. Nice. Sometimes ogres spawn here. Kind of a long river. It's alright. Look at that experience showing teasing me.
Not enough.
It's not going to do much good because we're going to get cursed. We're going to start getting cursed in like 30 seconds. I think that's good for now. Make use of it. Actually, I think we're gonna get level 20. Yeah, seems good. I'm gonna town before we go to this crazy place. Skills? Yes. I'm not going to buy the expensive mana potions. There's no need for that. Alright. So, Sanctuary is my favorite part. Love this place. Got rid of my expansion. That's okay. Unfortunately, there can be a lot of blocks. Uh-oh. My device is... McAfee! Hold on. Gotta pop up here. Goodbye. Alright. Okay, kind of go the safe way because if I go up there, I might get blocked. Might be dead. Alright, let's go for it. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Alright, ran past them. Nice. Okay. So to spawn Diablo, you have to hit all the seals and then kill the super bosses. So I'm going to take the first super boss and drag him to the next super boss so we can kill the super bosses together, since they take forever to kill. Now we got the bad layout. By bad, I mean there's a chance that I might get blocked in. So in a hardcore run, I'd be very thankful of any fire resistance I have right now. So I'm actually just going to put that there. We're going to hope for the best. Hope for the best. Okay, we got the blue dude. Alright, don't trap me. Don't swipe now. Okay, we're good. Okay, so I want him to follow me.
Not enough money.
Hello? Okay. Come up here. Follow me. Come on. Alright. Stop following. Where are you? Okay. You can see that Inferno just hacking away at my health. Choking gas potion. I might actually need that. Sometimes he starts regenerating health, and since he's a Venom Lord and he has Spectral Hit, he has extra fire resistance, super tanky. If he starts regenerating health, that's usually a bad time. So what a gas potion will do is stop that health generation. Alright, seems good. Alright, cool. Here we go. So we're going to start killing him while we kill this dude. Safety TP, just in case. Now these guys, in most situations, can typically kill you in one hit. If you're amplified, they're extra strong, they have fanaticism. But players 1, normal, not too much of an issue. No, he's almost dead.
I am overboard.
Now in this run, there are 2 fire immunes that I have to kill. So I'm going to clear out this area so that I can hire a cold mercenary to do some damage that I'm not able to do. There we go. Pretty harmless. He's just chilling. Nice. Alright. So, Act 3 we go.
Now that, well,
I don't know what she gave me, so I'm gonna hire that dude. Okay, works for me. While I'm here, let's buy some potions. Should be enough for Diablo. Okay, so again, I only really have to worry about 2 traps hitting him, and any spare time I have is going to go towards hitting him with Fire Blast. Thanks to my leaf, I'm doing a lot more damage.
Not enough mana.
I don't have any lightning resistance whatsoever, so that attack is pretty scary. Why not?
I need mana.
Okay, this should be fine.
What do you
Unless he
need?
bone prisons the TP and then just like uses his lightning attack. It's possible. We're too late, Diablo. None of those really look like things. So. Level 20.
Good eye.
Don't worry about that. Right now she's doubling her price. Because that's what Mala does until you do quest 1. So I didn't buy that much, but... quest 1 is along the way anyways, so I'm just going to kill the dude. And then get charged what I should. So I know we covered stats, skills, items, loot, enemies, skills. I'm trying to think of other stuff I didn't cover. Okay, so if you were to ask, okay, what separates like a really good PB or an average run to a world record run, right? Okay, so a world record basically looks like you're getting experience shrines and skill shrines for days. You get all the runes you need really quickly. You also get boots with faster run walk. You have really good map layouts. You have really good monster spawns. So a lot of minions, a lot of elites. First way Arcane Sanctuary. So with like all of those factors, you know, considered, if you're going for that world record, or if you're really pushing yourself for that PB, like if you're already really good technically
I'm overburdened.
with your tech, you just got to reset over and over and over. And a lot of the any% categories have gotten to that point because there have been a lot of awesome speedrunners that have really pushed the game to that point.
All right, just a quick note. We have a $100 donation from Vito Potato saying, Void, you legend.
Thank you. Legends. So Act 5's pretty straightforward. Just go. There's only one direction to go most of the time. Sorry, I didn't save the barbarians. So in the previous area we were at, Quest 2, you can save the barbarians, free the soldiers. I didn't do that. They're just gonna have to crumble under fear and pressure or something. I don't know. They'll be fine. Alright, we got some minions here. Check the cold. Check the thawing potions to get some cold resistance. Alright. I'm basically just running clockwise in this area. And I'm going to do that again here. Get out of the way. Again, if you want to get into Diablo speedruns, maybe you're watching this for the first time and you're like, oh wow, there's Diablo speedruns. We've made a lot of guides. There are so many resources out there to go read or to go watch. Like to name some other streamers, Mr. Llama, who took Diablo 2 to AGDQ and SGDQ. He ran the Druid and the Sorceress. He's made some videos that are on YouTube that you can go check out. Teo, massive world record holder. At one point, it seems like he had like every single world record for Diablo 2. He really pushed this game to the limit. He also made a website with his explanation of the different map layouts and stat skills items. I've also made a guide, which is a little bit outdated, so I would actually recommend the other guides. And personally, I love helping people learn the run, learn Diablo. So if you ever want to ask me a question, offline, whatever. I'm showing my superior skills right now. All right, here we go. Or if you want to feel like you're really good at Smash Brothers, challenge me to a money match, and you'll be a legend. We're almost near the end. Here? Here? Feels like it's here. We finished. Super long Ancient's Way. Okay, so put this here.
Good afternoon.
We're at the Ancients, and then Bale's pretty shortly after. I don't want these. Let's do this. Okay, so safety features just in case. Ancients. Here we go. This guy's gonna die quick, the dog. He has lightning resistance, so that's not an issue for us. Now on the other hand, Corlic and Talic are a little bit more annoying. And actually, occasionally, they can spawn with so much fire resistance. I can't tell if it's a bug or if they get stronger after you kill one Ancient. But you'll do damage to them at the beginning, and then after Madog dies, you'll just like cease from doing any kind of damage at all. So I'm going to look at their health before I finish this. Are they... Corlic... looks like Corlic's taking less damage. He's taking damage, but... Alright, I don't think it's going to be worth resetting. So, a little bit of a trick here. You want this guy to whirlwind straight into that wall. And then hopefully it won't whirlwind anymore. And then you just take it. And that didn't happen. Alright, let's try this setup again.
Not enough mana.
Use this passage here as a guide.
Can't.
You can do it. Alright, I don't think that was good enough. I only have one health potion anyway, so we'll finish this, we'll be fine. But we'll just play it safe. Okay. Potion run. Okay.
We have a $100 donation from Just in Time saying, hyped for Andy's RBO run. Thank you so much for the donation. All of these donation goes to St. Jude's Children's Hospital. Great cause. Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you, guys. Okay, so just like the Catacombs 1 and 3, the World Stone, there's no layout, there's nothing you can do. We're just running blind here. Could be a waypoint. Okay. So we know that level 3 is to the right of the waypoint, so I have to go southwest. It might actually do a U-turn here. Let me just double check this. Yeah. It's unfortunate. Death Lords are probably the last rip runner that you'll come across, especially your first playthrough or speedrun. If they hit you the right way, it's just like all your health's gone. Alright, let's make sure this place is cleared out.
Not enough mana.
Okay, witches, good. Okay, I want this place clean. 52. So we're gonna deal with Bale's minions here. There's that Death Lord doing his damage. Now, most of the time when you're doing this, you're probably in BattleNet doing Bale runs or something, and you kill everything. So most people think you have to kill everything, but you don't. I actually have to get my mercenary really quick.
Hello.
If you don't want to kill them, kill a wave of enemies, you can actually just pull them. So since the Act 4 wave has a lot of fire resistance, and since the Act 5 wave is just brutal, we're going to pull both of them. Okay, this guy's the last fireman we have to deal with, so it's all you, mercenary. Make me proud. Make me proud, man. Alright, thank you. Here, I'll help out. What's that damage? Fire damage. Blazing 27% chance to hit. Okay, this should be pretty simple. Fire blast these guys. Somehow the mercenary survived. That's incredible. Didn't even take a single hit. I got poisoned. Let's fix that. This is the last dangerous enemy in the game because of their lightning bolts. And I have 0 lightning resistance, so I'm expecting a great time here. I'm just going to have to dodge the lightning bolts. Great time here. Get away! Alright. He's almost dead. Alright. Alright, so softcore strats. I'm going to drop this, drop this, drop this. I like that ring. I like that. Actually, I like everything. So we're going to drop everything. Have a TP up. Good. So on softcore, we're going to pull these guys, and then I'm actually just going to die and go back to the TP and spawn the next wave. So on hardcore, which is what I usually do, I would actually just have to pull them really far away and then run back and hope for the best. But my body's going to be down here. Fight me, mate. Fight me. Great. Let's do that again. Yeah. Pull all these guys. Lister. They gave Lister like an unreasonable amount of HP. I think there's still one guy in there. Please? Alright, good enough. A lot of runs, you just skip them, pull them. Okay. My first few times practicing softcore, I forgot to put up a TP, and then that would be like the end of the run right there. Alright, we're good. I already have 71 pull res. Alright, so 2 traps at a time and fire blast. Typically, right now, you'll just want to drink like 8 mind potions to give you a bunch of cold resistance. A lot of people know the skill Battle Orders. The Barbarian uses it, gives you a lot of health and mana and temporary. It's a nice buff. The equivalent to that, which you can do on any class, is pretty much drinking thawing potions. Because Duriel, Mephisto, Bale all have magic cold skills that do a lot of damage. And even Diablo has this like cold melee attack. So drinking the thawing potions, buffing your cold resistance will help you a lot. Speedruns, casual runs, you name it. And that's one of those things that most people don't know about. It's probably like the #1 thing in chat that people are like, oh, I didn't know you could do that. Play Diablo for 10 years, 20 years.
Good evening.
But I already have 71 cold res. Now sometimes Bale can spawn a clone. The clone can't teleport, so if you lose track, that's an easy way to kind of tell if the real one teleports. And also the fake one, the demon subtext he has under his name will be more slanted couple more lines to go out.
My brothers will not have died in vain.
That's a fake one. This fight usually takes about 4 minutes. Okay, one last shift. Hello, TV? Okay.
Salutations.
Good enough.
My brothers will not have died in vain.
Okay, so we teleported, we're in the town. Oh! Bale has a pretty mean punch. And can actually be a big issue in other runs, like melee classes, or the druid. People use druid, they run up in front of Bale and use their firestorm. Bale's just like, all right, almost time. Right. Oh, okay. Now, time. Nice. Cygos! Alright. Oh.
What's up?
That's my run.
Your time was 1:48:05.
Nice. Okay. It's not too bad. I think my PB is 134, so I'll take it. All right, guys. Well, hope you enjoyed it, and I hope it inspires people to hopefully pick up the game and send some money to St. Jude. Great cause. So,
Thank you.
thank you, guys.
All right, that was Nightfall with Diablo